Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the DRich Show, where we talk anything and everything crypto. Now, here's your host, DRich.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the DRich Show. This is DRich and today is June 22nd, 2021. Again guys, I hope this video finds you all in good health, good spirits, and good energy, and so far you are having a terrific Tuesday. And again, if we look at the market, it could be a little bit depressing, but at any rate, I hope that you guys are all experienced enough to know that these type of things happen in the market, and you have resolve, perseverance, and patience throughout the process. So anyway, I want to thank all of the new subscribers to the channel. So thank you for hitting that sub button. And for those who have been here, I want to make sure that you guys are also appreciated here on the channel. So again, thank you all. Without you guys giving feedback, likes, and even watching the videos, it all goes to you, because it allows me to come back every single day to make videos. Again, I apologize for a late video. I previously recorded the video, however, somehow the microphone seemed to be unplugged, so I apologize for that. So sometimes I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing and making sure that all things are connected, ready to roll. So anyway, we'll make no excuses. We still put out content. We still put out video every single day, Monday through Friday. So if you're looking forward to videos every single day, at least at some point, you'll get a video. So Bitcoin's dominance right now is at 47.1%, and Ethereum is at 17.1% as well. And then you got the total cryptocurrency market cap is at 1.3 trillion. So we lost 1.7 decrease overall in the market cap in the last 24 hours. A lot of hedging of some sort, and it's kind of odd to see what's going on in the market, but you know what, we got to learn to stomach it and move forward, and hopefully the next time we are able to take even better profits and park it to the side, so if we see some sharp decrease like this, we're able to jump all over it. Bitcoin $33,105.59, still sitting at number one. Ethereum is at $1,931.29 at the market there as it changed. And then you got Binance Coin $271.85 at number 4. And then we got Cardano sitting at number 5 at $1.22. And if you are the XRP person, okay, here you go. Here's your buying opportunity. Dollar cost average down 11.8% in the last 24 hours. A good dollar cost average situation. So if you are still needing to pack your bags, whether you're starting to get your first 1,000 or your first 500, or even larger amounts, again, here's another opportunity for you to get your XRP for your storage. And just be sure that you are able to get it off the exchange, put it on some sort of device where it's secure. And number 6 there is at 58 cents. So a good buying opportunity. I know that it was 80 cents there and it dropped down, but again, I apologize not knowing that the market would take such a dramatic turn in the last 24 hours. So I have to apologize, because unbeknownst to me, some of these things happen. Dogecoin at number 8, sitting at 19 cents there. And rounding out the top 10, you got Polkadot and Binance USD, which is a stable coin, but Polkadot is at $15.71. So if you are into Polkadot, there you go. Great buying opportunity there. But overall, folks, let's go ahead and take a just quick peek at the market. It looks like we got like a short-term recovery. Who knows if this is just like the bottom, or if it's a reversal trend. Again, look at this. ICP went all the way from like 400 and something bucks to 37 bucks. If it goes to 25 bucks, maybe I'll scoop up about 4 of them for 100. Not financial advice. So anyway, folks, great buying opportunities here in the market if you try to get in some of these projects that you were looking at, having your eyeball on. I think that there's no other time than now to try to jump in. And again, if it retraces again as a, I guess, dollar cost average at that point. And like I like to say, if there's nothing that needs to be done, don't do anything at all. Because sometimes when you're looking to move things here and there, sometimes mistakes are made. And we want to try to avoid that at all costs, because if you sell, then you lose. If you don't sell, even though it looks like it's an illusion of a loss, you still have an opportunity to recover some of those if you have the patience and the will to hang on for dear life. So that's the only thing I can really say, guys. But today, on today's video, we're going to be talking about API3 and how it's connected to Alliance Block and some of the other partnerships and integrations that will come with API3. But first, I wanted to make sure that I acknowledge all the fathers out there in the communities. If you didn't hear from me, I apologize. There's a lot of things go on. Sometimes I don't mention it, but happy belated Father's Day to all the fathers out there. I hope you guys had a wonderful Father's Day over the weekend. I know Father's Day is just more than one day, but sometimes as a father, we enjoy the attention that we can get on one particular day, which was Sunday. So again, happy belated Father's Day. And for those that are brand new to being parents, got a lot of stuff to learn, and being a parent is a good thing, not a bad thing. So learn from your kids, remain a kid if you can, as long as you can, and everything will be all right, because at the end of the day, we are all children at heart. And learn the difference between a friend and a parent. That's all I can say. At any rate, guys, let's go ahead and get right into API3. Okay, we got it at $1.99, down 7% in the last 24 hours. So we'll get into it a little bit. You got a total supply and a max supply of 100 million there. So again, you got the highest price up here, looking at about like $9.40 on April 6, 2021. And again, folks, this is kind of like the relatively new crypto here. As you can see, is at $1.30 at inception there. Okay, you got as it came live on the December 2nd. So it's a relatively new crypto there. But it's okay, because some new cryptos might be game changers, and you kind of want to take a peek at them and see what they're all about. And this is what we're going to do, especially now that I know a little bit more about Alliance Block, their connections, and what they're trying to do for data, oracles, and things like that. We're going to take a peek at it. So what makes API3 unique? In the world of blockchain and crypto, we all too often hear about projects that are aiming to bring this technology to establish industries such as real estate and finance. And one of the most compelling attributes of API3 is how it's aiming to fix some of the problems that have emerged with the blockchain space itself. APIs are crucial because of how they supply blockchains with off-chain data, and without it, these decentralized ledgers wouldn't have a clue about how much coins should be worth. And in setting up why API3 is unique, Venetton explain how decentralized APIs can provide superior data transparency all the way to the factual data source level, compared to existing decentralized oracles, which do not consider data source API to be within the scope of their solution. And light and robust middleware called AirNode has been created to make API3 a reality, and the distinctive qualities of this tool concern how it can be deployed in minutes, enhancing transparency and sustainability, also reducing transaction fees in the process. So you got some relegated pages. You can read about Chainlink, one of API3's main competitors. Well, folks, I don't think that they're going to need to compete with one another, as long as they're trying to solve real life solutions and they're interoperable And I don't think that would be the case based on the fact that they both have partnerships with Alliance Block. So you can use your own discernment on that and see what happens. But again, it's worthy of us going down this trail to do a little bit more research, to use our discernment when it comes to our investment strategy in some of these newer cryptocurrencies and tokens. So this is what we want to do here on this channel. And as of January 20th, 2020, CoinMarketCap data suggests that there are 13.8 million API in circulation out of a maximum supply of 100 million tokens. And while 15 million tokens have been distributed among pre-seed and seed investors, a further 20 million tokens were reserved for a public token distribution event that took place over the first 2 weeks of December. The founding team was allocated 30 million tokens, with 10 million going to partners and contributors, and finally 25 million went to an ecosystem fund. And tokens sold during a public sale are now unlocked, but seed investors and founders are subject to the vesting period of between 2 and 3 years. So folks, if you want to learn a little bit more about API, again, we're going to do that today. And also, it's looking like it has bumped up to $2 per token. So again, you don't want to miss that train back up to $8-9. Okay, and Alliance Block is building the world's first globally compliant decentralized capital market, as we've talked about last week. And we're going to touch base on some of the partners and supporters again, as we've went over Quant, Holochain, Holo, and Chainlink Link. And then we also went over Ocean, which was yesterday. So thank you guys for tuning into that video. Hope that made a lot of sense for you as well. Today we're going to go again over API3. And we also touch bases on HBAR Hedera hash graph. So folks, let's get right into this. And the API 13 aims to tackle the strict decentralization requirements of Web 3.0 without employing third-party intermediaries through the utilization of first-party oracles. By combining these first-party oracles, API 3 builds decentrally governed and quantifiably secure data feeds that foster development of powerful decentralized applications as well as secure data feeds. All right. So the strategic partnerships, which will be geared towards deploying an air node to an enterprise API, will also explore opportunities for additional enterprise deployments for the future. And in addition, API 3 will work in conjunction with Alliance Block to develop and build a proof of concept for decentralized identity solution, which is a crucial component in their quest to bridge the gap between the blockchain world and traditional finance. The PLC aims to offer users a permissionless KYC product, also allowing users to prove who they are in a trustless manner, and the ability for AirNode to work as a first-party oracle is key to also preventing third parties from having access to the data. So folks, when it says users are going to be able to prove who they are in a trustless manner, this is the kind of way I think of it. As I read the book that I once told you guys about, the blockchain book. I'll go back over it at some point. But within that book, it said that the trust is going to become more transparent, more available. So if you can trust that person, as far as, I don't know, like say for instance, like a delivery from DoorDash or some delivery from Uber or whatnot, you get to see who those folks are, their rating, whether they got 5 stars, 4 stars, the cleanliness and things like that. I'm not saying that has anything to do with this, but what I'm saying is, trust is going to be more transparent, and you're going to have to be more honest on these systems so that it can be trustworthy. And that's where I see that we're going with this blockchain and the different type of data providers and implementations, as well as integrations. So Alliance Block partnered with AP3 API3 to develop cutting-edge decentralized identity solutions and Airnode deployment for enterprise-grade API. Okay, and then we're also moving closer towards our goal with creating a bridge between traditional finance and decentralized finance, and we are proud to announce a strategic partnership with API3. Okay, and again, API3 aims to tackle the strict decentralization requirements of Web 3.0 without employing third-party intermediaries through the utilization of first-party oracles. And by combining these first-party oracles, API3 builds decentrally governed and quantifiably secure data feeds that foster the development of powerful decentralized applications and secure data feeds. So again, folks, this is a great partnership with Alliance Block, and as I've said on this video over the last week, I'm thoroughly impressed with Alliance Block, where it has led me to look at other crypto assets, especially the ones that I've purchased before and got rid of without really doing my due diligence. But now with Alliance Block, you see a lot of different connections with cryptocurrencies that we hold or might have purchased before and just say, we'll try to get back at it, get in it if we need to. But now we're looking at the information so that we are sure of our investments, okay? And we're not just out there listening to random folks, oh yeah, invest in this, invest in that, without having any concrete information. So hopefully today we're going to provide enough information that it kind of steers us to look for more information, more things that might happen here in the future. If there's more partnerships that will be announced, who knows? But for the ones that we do see, then we want to kind of look at them for that purpose. And here goes the website at api3.org, which is the decentralized APIs for the Web 3.0, as we talked about. Create powerful decentralized application with API3's decentralized, governed, and quantifiably secure data feeds. Then you can also connect smart contracts to real-world data. Here's a little diagram there. And API3 data feeds the API's aggregate data from first-party oracles operated by some of the world's premier API providers. And here goes some features. Okay, you got this here as well, data provider operated, then quantifiably secure. You can read about that. And then you got cross platforms as well. And then here goes some of the API3 partners. All right, we talked about Phantom on the channel, Alliance Block here, Matic here, Harmony, which we'll be getting into later on the video, Daphi, which we'll also talk just a little bit on the video as well. Then you got Mobify, which we'll talk about, and as well as Royale, which is iGaming, I believe, in Europe. So we'll get into that. So there's some of those partners there that you could take a look at. And then here goes some of the investors as well, which is part of their investment strategies. Okay, you got some features here, build with API3, and you can also become a data provider. And then you can also, again, sign up for their mailing list. And here you can actually go to their white paper and check it out, read it for yourself, and see what you think of it. Most definitely, I'll be looking into all of the white papers because, you want to make sure that they have goals, that you're actually visualizing the goals happen in real life time as, you kind of discover what they're all about. So anyway, API3 partners with Open Banking Project, which will connect open banking to APIs and to the blockchain. And this was April 20th, 2021. And again, API3 has entered into a 10-year development partnership with Open Bank Project to connect over 400 banking and open banking APIs directly to blockchains via API3's Airnode. And through their development partnership, Open Bank Project and API3 will also enable banks to send data directly to the blockchain networks using API3 Airnode first-party Oracle. And this provides third-party decentralized application developers with an opportunity to begin prototyping blockchain solutions powered by open banking data. And the potential use cases for open banking data on the blockchains include solutions like secure and decentralized databases for data verification between banks and authorized third parties, and bridging the open banking data to the blockchain native system like DeFi and self-sovereign identities, data marketplaces, and data unions, enabling banking customers to monetize their private financial data. Okay, the Open Banking Project and API3 will co-host a series of tech sprints where blockchain community, financial institutions, and government regulators are invited to participate, discuss, and explore what a new financial reality could look like at large. So, folks, here is this. I'll leave it in the description. You can read a little bit more about that. And here we go with AI Authority, the Oracle of Oracles. Alliance Block launches Data Tunnel MVP powering the new data economy. And what that means is that they are leveraging funding from the Oceans Protocol Ocean Shipyard Grant and existing partnerships with Acon and API3, which is the decentralized data tunnel that increases data traceability, efficiency, and ease of use. So, folks, I'm not going to read too much into it, but that's just another tipping point to making me lean towards adopting more API3 into the portfolio. Again, I'll go back into getting into it. So this was from March 31st, 2021. And again, as we talked about Ocean Protocol as well. And then we're talking about API3 today that are the connections to Alliance Block. So again, folks, there's too many connections to ignore. And if I ignore them, then I would be doing myself a disservice. And I would also be doing a lot of folks out there a disservice by not even introducing some of this material, because we all want to be successful in, our strategies and our development, as well as, taking solid advice or solid information and applying it to what we can actually physically see. Okay, so at the end of the day, I hope I'm able to provide legitimate information that are connecting dots from one blockchain to another with the integrations, the interoperability, and things like that. So here's another connection. Credmark partners with API3 ahead of innovative IDO, and Credmark's platform will improve data integrity and risk modeling. And this is coming out of Singapore, June 2nd, 2021. So earlier this month, 20 days ago, Credmark, which is a decentralized risk modeling platform, announced its partnership with Oracle company API3. This partnership will be an additional substantial step towards, with regards to Credmark's mission of providing data integrity and institutional grade risk tools for the retail investors. Okay, so let's just read this quote real quick and we'll skip to the next article. Credmark's platform will address some of the most critical issues in DeFi: data integrity and risk modeling. API3 is passionate about improving the openness and accessibility of the ecosystem, and we really value the important work Credmark is doing towards this. And this is coming from Dave Connor, which is the lead, our BD lead in API3. And managing risk is the cornerstone to accelerate credibility, acceptance, and business continuity. Credmark will also provide this rapidly emergency retail user, as well as DeFi product providers, a marketplace of risk models to easily calibrate and manage their optimal portfolio. And we believe that this service is crucial in order to scale the ecosystem, as well as have a chance of competing with centralized alternative. And this is the advisor to Credmark. So, folks, I'll leave the rest again into the rest of the video for you to read about Credmark and what they're about and who they are. So here's another one that I purchased on Binance.us, which is Harmony. And I haven't really done any research on Harmony. But again, we will be touching bases with Harmony now that I see that there's this partnership with API3 and their integration with Harmony itself. So again, sometimes you have folks talk about these different cryptocurrencies and sometimes you just purchase them. Okay, let's just purchase them, see what happens. Some of them are great, some of them are good, some of them are okay, and at other times you are thinking to yourself, why in the hell did I just buy that? Well, from here on out, again, if there's a purchase that is going into my portfolio, most definitely we're going to cover it. We're going to research it, and then we're going to come to the conclusion if it should actually be in our portfolio. Because what I'm looking at is I'm building different type of ecosystems. So, I like XRP. I love XRP. I love what that has to offer, especially with the Flare network now. And then also now what we're talking about is Alliance Block, this network, and this blockchain. So there's multiple blockchains. And with that being said, there's going to be different things that will most definitely suit you, the individual, as you are, prepping your portfolio. Some folks like the Ethereum blockchain. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of Ethereum, and because of the high gas fees and things like that. But there is some validity in these different blockchains. So anyway, I don't want to keep babbling off at the mouth, but again, do your due diligence, come to your own conclusions. I'm just only here to, say some things about different assets that I've either invested in or, I'm interested in, and that I have them, on the wish list. Okay, so we're pleased to announce a partnership with API3, and the goal is of this partnerships are to natively integrate API3's decentralized APIs or DAPIs, as well as AirNode and Able APIs, and this will also provide Harmony and projects built on top of Harmony with highly reliable, transparent, and decentralized data. Harmony is also committed to supporting developers with all the services and features they need so they can focus on user experience as well as customer acquisition. Integrating API3 and the unique data feeds they provide is aligned with that commitment. Okay, let me just read this real quick. API3 shares Harmony vision with Web 3.0 and is excited about bringing API3 to Harmony secure and random state sharing or sharding, which enables high-speed transactions. Thus, we are excited to support them through the hackathon and subsequent integration of API3's DAPIs, decentralized data feeds that will provide DeFi DApps on Harmony with highly reliable, transparent, and decentralized price reference data. And that's coming from the co-founder of API3. Okay, so again, we will go down the information trail at some point on Harmony, but without that connection, it wouldn't even matter to me because I just bought the crap. Well, I don't mean to say crap like that, so forgive me for saying that. What I'm saying is I end up buying it and not even doing the research. So I have to look into it more, and we will look into it more. So anyway, announcing the API3 partnership with integration with Mobify. API3 is pleased to announce a partnership and customized integration with Mobify. And through this partnership, API3 will integrate its decentralized APIs and AirNode enable APIs to provide Mobify with highly reliable, transparent, and decentralized data. So, folks, when you're investing in something, you want something that's honest, transparent, reliable, okay? And in this day and age, most definitely we want it to be decentralized. The Mobify platform and mobile application leverages smart contracts to connect different real-life transportation options into a unified application while also layering innovative features and incentive on to the user experience. So, folks, I'm not going to read too much more into it. It's just a connection that I wanted to talk about and hear about Mobify. Mobify is a financial orchestrator for mobility as a service, MaaS. Okay, Mobify is building the transportation UX of the future, simplifying the mess of mobility services that many consumers face today while also allowing them to earn on their mobility credit. And once complete, Mobify's platform and tokenized payment system will boost mobility services, provider efficiency, and coax users into more sustainable transportation decisions. So that's a big thing there going on with transportation and some other stuff that's connected. Okay, EuropeanGaming.eu. All right, and I want to go over this real quick because this is API who partnered with Royale Finance, and this was March 8th, 2021. Okay, API3 has signed a strategic partnership with Royale Finance to supply price data for Royale's network participants to improve the transparency of cryptocurrency price conversions. As Royale develops its ecosystem of iGaming and DeFi partners and products, there is a requirement for pricing oracles that provide a level of transparency that falls in line with the underlying Royale Kingdom's core values, those being trust, reliability, and verifiable sources of truth. API3 provides price data over AirNode, enable APIs that can be utilized in currency conversions, and are also looking into ways of using this to improve the transparency of data sourcing and processing to users. So again, folks, another good connection there. And I'm not sure if this is more to do with the gaming part of it. We'll see. Okay. So this is, again, the ability of blockchain to provide a transparent, permanent record allows businesses to use it to provide proof of their honest behavior. And AirNode can also allow this without having to trust third parties to accurately relay the data. And we're excited to see it used to improve trust levels in the iGaming industry. For Royale, the transparency that API3 seeks to create fits perfectly into the Royale ecosystem and the first party API3 oracles, which are operated by the API providers, which also allows for a tamper-free ecosystem that cannot be compromised. I will genuinely admit to being a fan and cannot wait to integrate API3 into our beloved Royale Kingdom and beyond. And this is the CEO of Royale Finance. So if that person is excited, I'm going to stay excited with him because you know what? We need to share each other's excitement when it comes to some things and wish that everything is successful, especially with cryptocurrency. That's why I don't like to call them, shit coins or anything like that because, again, I don't want to shit on anybody's dreams or their parades. Are there some things that I'm concerned about with certain cryptocurrencies? Absolutely, 100%. And we should all share some of the same concerns when it comes to our investment strategies, the things that we listen to, the people that we listen to, as far as, I guess advice of some sort. But anyway, Daphi protocol partners with API3, and we're proud to announce that we have partnered with API3. Daphi rewards longer-term users in every decentralized economy by distributing synthetics tied to network adoption. Users are rewarded later during the network demand growth, and this will also help create longer-term users and more demand-responsive blockchains. API3 is building decentralized APIs for Web 3.0, which we've gone over. Users can create powerful decentralized applications, and API3's decentralized govern and quantifiably secure data feeds, and API3 data feeds, Daphi, aggregate data from first-party oracles operated by some of the world's premier API providers. So API's decentralized oracles will be integrating with Daphi, and Daphi is the first to create a relationship between network rewards and network demand. Also, by releasing adoption tied to D tokens, any blockchain cryptocurrency or application can use Daphi protocol to create their own version of D tokens, each pegged to the demand of their own native token. So Daphi has joined hands with API3 to explore implementing API3's decentralized oracle and API services to acquire external price feeds for supported token. API3 provides trustless, robust, and secure real-world data to smart contracts without relying on any sort of human or centralized intermediaries, eliminating a single point of failure, DDoS attacks, hacks, etc. So, folks, you want security, you want it not to be hacked or it's unhackable, here you go. Some good solutions to a lot of problems that we're seeing when we are looking at things getting hacked, for ransom, and things like that. So these are some good problems. I don't want to say good problems to have, but we always have a problem. We always have a good solution to circumvent any of that in the future. So I went to DaphiProtocol.io. Okay, we talked about it briefly on the channel when it connected to some other stuff. And what they do is they reinvent every network, and every decentralized network can now maximize reward distribution based on their demand, creating limitless applications that support reduced inflation and user growth. You can super stake, multiverse, network 2.0, and the broken economy, and every decentralized network faces the inability to reward market participants without high inflation. This model distributes tokens early, eventually devaluing the network without supporting long-term users. The Daphi protocol creates flavors of existing crypto assets, which are also tied to the network demand factors. Daphi enables you to now become an actual part of the network you love. So again, folks, if there's a network that you love, there's a blockchain that you love, I encourage you to look at the connections, look at the umbrella, and see what, cryptocurrencies or digital assets are underneath them. You can do that with, again, you can do it with Ethereum, you could do it with Flare, what they're doing, you could do it with Alliance Block, you could do it with the Tron network, and every other blockchain, Avalanche as well. So those are just a few. You got 100 billion plus blockchain rewards market size, 21 plus networks already switched over to Daphi. Super staking again. You can read the white paper there. You can watch a little video as well. Powered by Daphi, creating the next generation of staking and social rewards for users to participate in. Powered by the Daphi token. So again, folks, I don't know what the price is on that. Okay, but I'm going to tell you what. The greatest wealth transfer in the history of the world is upon us because of staking. People being able to have money put back into their pockets for passive income, unlike what the banks do. They give us absolutely nothing. So therefore, we're gonna get that passive income. We're gonna get those staking rewards. So again, you got the future of incentives. You also collect fees. Stake one, get many. And pretty much here's the roadmap, folks. You got better incentives, super staking, which is coming in June. Here this month, one synthetic every network coming soon. Then you got social staking as well as coming soon. And then you can also create your own D tokens and run a simulation there. Okay, so click on that, check that out. And then there's the Daphi team for you guys to take a peek at. If you guys know some of these familiar faces or whatnot, see what their connections is, see what their backgrounds are, and things like that, what they're connected to, who they're connected to, if any at all. Because guess what? Some people know somebody, and guess what? We like to know if there's some sort of connections to other, blockchains, what they're doing, and how everything is evolving right in front of us. So anyway, I wanted to end it with this here on BitTrue, and I'm not sure if you guys have saw this. I know I've talked about this before on the video. If this can ever load up, I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not a technical analysis type of guy, but I wish this. Here we go. All right, so this is gold, GOLD. Right now it is at $54, 50 cents there. But what I wanted to take a peek at is this wick right here. Okay, I know we got Basel III coming up, but this kind of is, I don't know if this is telling me something. I do know that I purchased some of these, but what I'm looking at right here, that high of 15,000, okay, in that one wick. Okay, I'm not sure what that meant, if that was just a test or a blip, but that wick never went away. Okay, so I just want to put that on your plate to kind of take a peek at it. It's on BitTrue. Okay, it's one of my most favorite exchanges, by the way. But I want to hear what you guys got to say about it. If there's something that I'm just overlooking, or am I missing something, or I'm just kind of like weird on the matter. You can tell me that I'm just seeing things. Okay, that's cool too. But anyway, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. You guys got a lot of new information about API3. So if you were on the fence about API3, wanting to add it to your portfolio, I think that, with the $2 range, again, I think it's a good buying opportunity, especially from, its all-time high, which has barely come out, less than a year. So again, do your due diligence, do your own research, and never take this as financial advice, because most definitely I'm not a financial advisor. So we'll see what happens, especially with this one right here. So have a great rest of your day. And again, try to do your homework and take your notes and things like that, and pay attention to what's going on around you. There's a lot of happenings going on, a lot of glitches, things like that, hacks, and especially with the market. And as you can see, 14%, 20% decrease in some of these assets. Just be patient, and persevere, and hopefully everything will turn its course here shortly, because at the end of the day, we're looking forward to that. Okay. Anyway, take care, guys. God bless. And as always, treat everyone with class, dignity, and respect. Bye-bye.